Will the Committee on Executive Matters and Legal Affairs please come to order? I'd like to welcome Committee Vice Chair Cordero and members Say, Wire, Okimoto, and Holba. Committee members Tupola, Waters, and Kiaina are excused for today's meeting. Before we start, I have some procedural announcements to make. Pursuant to Section 92-3.7 Hawaii Revised Statutes, this meeting will be conducted as a remote meeting by interactive conference technology with the following procedures in effect for the meeting. Members of the public will be allowed to provide oral testimony remotely or in person in the council chamber on all items on the agenda when each item is taken up. All persons who registered to testify in person will be called upon first, followed by those who registered to testify remotely. Before testifying, each person shall state their name. Each speaker may not have anyone else read their statement and is limited to a 1-minute presentation on each item. For remote testifiers, when your name is called, please monitor your screen and activate your audio feed when prompted. For those who are joining us by telephone only, please press *9 to indicate your desire to speak. All registered testifiers will be called upon first. Then I'll give persons who have not registered an opportunity to speak following the oral testimonies of the registered speakers. Please utilize the raise hand feature in Zoom to be called upon. HRS Section 92-3.7 requires all votes at remote meetings to be conducted by roll call unless unanimous. Therefore, if any objections are noted, I'll call for a roll call vote. Written testimonies, including the testifier's address, email address, and phone number, will be available to the public as described in the posted agenda. As a courtesy, please turn off all cell phones for the duration of this meeting. Members, please note that agenda item number 1, resolution 24-171 has been canceled and no testimony or discussion on this item will be taken, and therefore we'll move to executive session. The following items as posted on the agenda have been referred to executive session. I'll read the item individually to allow for oral public testimony if there is any. That item is a request for authorization to settle a case against the sitting County of Honolulu entitled Ualani Gouveia et al. For sitting County of Honolulu, civil number 1 CCV 21-000-1150 Circuit Court. Clerks, do we have any in-person testifiers or anyone in the chamber who'd like to testify?
Chair, there are none.
And then clerks, are there any registered remote testifiers or anyone standing by remotely to testify?
Chair, we have Angela Melody Young.
Okay, Angela, please proceed.
Oh, no, I'm not going to testify. I just wanted to listen in.
Okay, thanks, Angela. All right, seeing that there's no one else, we'll close the testimony portion. Members, are there any objections to convening into executive session? Without objection, the committee convenes into a closed meeting pursuant to HRS sections 92-4 and 92-5A4 to consult in closed meeting with its attorneys on questions and issues pertaining to the powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and reliabilities of the city, the council, and its committees on the items listed on the agenda for executive session. The following persons will be participating in executive session. All council members present. From the Office of Corporation Counsel, Dwayne Pang and Paige C.K. Ogata, as well as Seichi Liu, Office of Council Services, Staff Attorney. Members, did you want any of your staff to join in this executive session? Okay, seeing none, that is the membership, and therefore I will call a recess. The Committee on Executive Matters and Legal Affairs is reconvened. It's 1:22. Pursuant to Section 92-4 and 92-5A4 Hawaii Revised Statutes, the committee is consulted in executive session with its attorneys on questions and issues pertaining to the powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and or liabilities of the city, the council, and its committees on the item listed on the agenda for executive session. I'll now make my recommendation on that executive session item, which is agenda item number 2. The chair recommends the request for authorization to settle a case against the City and County of Honolulu entitled Ualani Gouveia et al. Versus City and County of Honolulu et al. No, just for City and County of Honolulu. Civil number 1 CCV-21-00011150 Circuit Court be approved. Any discussion, any objections or reservations? Hearing none, so ordered, and there being no further business, this meeting is adjourned. Thank you.